Have you ever wondered if just 7 days could completely change your life? What if I told you that the power to transform your reality isn't somewhere outside but right within you, in your thoughts, your feelings, your breath? Let's dive deep into a journey of rewiring your brain for success, guided by the cutting edge science of neuroscience, quantum physics, and the limitless power of consciousness. We live in an age when information flows freely, knowledge is everywhere, but knowing facts alone isn't enough anymore. The real magic begins when you understand how to apply what you know. For years, science has been uncovering the profound ways our mind, body, and consciousness intertwine, revealing how our inner world shapes everything we see outside. And now, with the latest research in neuroscience, quantum physics, epigenetics, and psychoneuroimmunology, we're finally able to explain what once seemed mysterious or miraculous. At the core of these discoveries lies a stunning truth. You are far more than just a physical body. You are pure consciousness experiencing a physical world. And this consciousness is not confined to your brain. It moves through every cell, every breath, every heartbeat, keeping you alive without your conscious effort. This innate intelligence orchestrates the miracle of life inside you. Yet, so many of us still battle chronic illnesses, emotional wounds, and unfulfilled dreams. Why? Because we remain disconnected from that deeper intelligence. We become prisoners of thoughts and emotions that lock us in patterns of survival, patterns of fear, anger, frustration, and impatience. These emotional states condition our biology, solidifying old neural networks and subconscious programs that run automatically day after day. The key to changing our lives lies in stepping beyond these patterns. It starts with self-awareness, not just a mental understanding that we're stuck, but a felt recognition of it. We must observe our thoughts and emotions, noticing them with compassion instead of judgment, and then consciously choosing to shift. When we start to regulate our inner state, moving from fear to gratitude, from anger to peace, we send new life-affirming signals to our biology. This shift changes our gene expression. It strengthens our immune system. It literally begins to rewire our brain. This isn't just theoretical. It's been studied, measured, and documented. People have reversed chronic illnesses, walked again after doctors gave up, regained sight, hearing, and even overcome terminal diseases like stage 4 cancer. These are not random miracles, they are powerful evidence of what happens when people consciously change their inner state, aligning their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the future they couldn't yet see. But transformation doesn't happen overnight. It demands commitment, daily effort, and consistency. You can't simply read these words and expect change. You must live them, practice them, and give yourself fully to the process. That's why I challenge you to a 7-day experiment. Not half-heartedly, but with full trust in a process that has transformed thousands of lives. On day 1, start with awareness. Each morning, spend 5 minutes in stillness. Sit quietly, observe your breath, and watch your thoughts drift by like clouds. Ask yourself honestly, are these thoughts serving my highest purpose? If they aren't, gently redirect your focus to feelings of peace, gratitude, or love. On day 2, condition your body emotionally. Begin to visualize your ideal future, not in a passive daydream but with deep feeling. Feel your dream reality as if it were already unfolding. Imagine your health thriving, your relationships flourishing, your career aligning perfectly with your purpose. The more intensely you feel it, the more you signal your body that this new reality is already here. By day 3, practice self-regulation in real time. Throughout your day, whenever something triggers you, a traffic jam, an upsetting email, a disagreement, pause. Take a deep conscious breath. Shift your attention to your heart and recall a moment of pure joy or gratitude. Breathe deeply until your body relaxes. This practice helps break stress patterns and brings you back to balance. As you continue, something extraordinary begins to unfold. By day 4, you'll notice the space between your thoughts growing wider. You'll experience moments when you're not automatically reacting, but simply present. You'll find yourself not chasing the future or reliving the past, but inhabiting the generous present moment, the only place where real change can happen. And here's the beautiful part. As you stay in this journey, subtle shifts will ripple out into your outer world. Your relationships will improve, your health will stabilize, opportunities you never imagined will begin to appear. Not because the world changed overnight, but because you did. You'll start living from wholeness instead of lack, from alignment instead of resistance. Remember, transformation isn't about becoming someone else, it's about becoming who you were always meant to be, someone whose thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are in harmony with the life you desire. By day 5, a quiet confidence will begin to rise within you. You'll feel a softening inside, not because your external circumstances have magically changed, but because your relationship with them has. You'll respond to life rather than react. The urgency you once felt will fade. The old stories you used to replay will lose their grip. In their place, there will be space for creativity, insight, inspiration. You'll realize that transformation isn't a finish line but a deepening of presence, a refining of awareness. By day 6, your practice will feel less like a task and more like a homecoming. Love, gratitude, and joy will no longer feel like tools to reach an outcome. They will become your natural companions. You'll greet each morning with a sense of connectedness. Your breath will feel like a gentle reminder that you are alive, aware, and part of a greater unfolding. You'll start seeing beauty in the mundane, the way sunlight hits your wall, the warmth of water on your skin, the silence between sounds. This subtle attentiveness becomes your new intelligence, a perception rooted less in thought and more in being. By the time you reach day 7, a profound realization dawns. You're no longer striving to become someone else. You're simply being. The struggle to prove, to chase, to fight for change dissolves into trust. Your thoughts and actions fall into a natural coherence. Your heart and mind beat in sync. Your inner and outer worlds merge. You'll notice you're no longer waiting for life to bring you what you want. You're meeting life with a fullness that makes everything possible. Not because circumstances magically shifted, but because you did. The purpose of these 7 days was never perfection. It was to remember who you truly are. It was to reconnect you with your power, your peace, your purpose. You may have started with curiosity or even skepticism, but now, standing in this space of deeper awareness, you will understand. You weren't just changing your habits, you were reclaiming your true self. Not someday, but right now. In this very breath, in this moment. Science backs this up powerfully. The greatest transformations happen when we shift from survival emotions like fear and frustration to elevated states like love, gratitude, and trust. These emotions aren't just psychological, they're biochemical. Every time you choose love over fear, gratitude over impatience, you send a message to your cells that you are safe, whole, abundant. And in doing so, you rewire your brain, recalibrate your nervous system, and heal your body. Understand this: the future isn't something you're waiting for, it's something you're creating right now with the energy of your thoughts and feelings. When you imagine your future with clarity and emotion, your brain and nervous system behave as if that future is already happening. This isn't wishful thinking, it's neuroscience. Studies show people activate new neural circuits just by mentally rehearsing a skill. The same applies to creating a new life. Vividly imagine it, feel it deeply, and your biology begins aligning with it. And yet, even with this knowledge, many people hesitate. They wait for the outside world to give them permission to feel good. But by doing so, they reinforce the belief that happiness and wholeness depend on external conditions. Break that cycle. Choose again and again to embody elevated emotions right now. When you do, you send a powerful signal to your entire being. I am already becoming this new version of myself. Remember, the 7 days aren't the end, they're just the beginning. As you keep applying these principles, you will deepen your understanding of yourself and your true potential. You will trust your intuition more, stay present even when life feels chaotic, and know that the power to change was always inside you. Take a deep breath, set your intention. Commit to this practice, not because you must, but because you finally recognize that you are the architect of your life. You are not your past, you are not your circumstances, you are the consciousness observing all of it. And now you are the creator of your future.